Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Fundy from level 1 to 100. This monster is currently unreleased, but I did get him and I already made a video on how to basically get him for free. Well, actually, it was how I got him for free, but in the future, I'll go ahead and make another video how to get him for free, of course, once it's released for everybody. But anyways, I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we have the egg right about here and we have 3 room slots open apparently, and it's in no books right now because once again it is it's not even supposed to be in the game and I have it. So let me see, I could just place it anywhere I want. I'll go ahead and place it right here on my main island, and here we go. Look at the little animation on this monster. I gotta say, this monster's design is actually pretty cool. One of the coolest designs since, I guess, I don't know. But yo, you saw what just happened? It didn't even take me to the book. So normally when you hatch a monster, apparently like it takes you to the books and it tells you like the number because it's unreleased. It didn't even happen. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, dang, okay, let's go. I'm excited. But anyways, like I was saying, guys, like this is one of the coolest designs since, what was the last YouTuber Mythic that had like a good design, I guess? I mean, the do was alright, I guess, you know, the do wasn't really that bad, but it's been a while, I've gotta say, it's been a while, for sure. Vanos 2099 had a pretty decent design though, I've gotta say. But anyways, here we go, level 100, we fed it up. Alright, I'm super excited. So you have immunity to stun at rank 0, so right away you have immunity to stun. Rank 1, you have immune to blind, and then rank 3, stamina regen just to yourself. I've gotta say, trait-wise, it could have been better, honestly. So moving on to the stats, we have about 10,615 strength, okay, that's pretty good. 122,449. Okay, and then 7,689 speed. Overall, stat-wise, I actually like it. I think that's pretty good. Now, the ultimate says, Fundy says subscribe. And guess what? Monster Gaming also says subscribe, so make sure to hit that red subscribe button. Anyways, so apparently it's a very heavy fire damage to all enemies, disables traits, and applies Mega Stun. It doesn't PER at all, it just trade disables and then Mega Stuns. Let's see what we got. In terms of skills, we have Crashing Flames, which is a moderate fire damage to all enemies. So it's an AoE fire damage, you can definitely keep that. So I copy your moves, applies double damage and skill mirror to itself. So you basically have that self-support. Now you also have the square slash, which is a massive fire damage to an enemy, applies bleeding to an enemy. So you guys can see this bleeding, basically it deals some damage every turn and then it reduces the enemy's power as well. Last but not least, coding a new turn. Deals low dark damage to one enemy, gives 1 extra turn to itself. So you can start off with this, for example, in case if there aren't any inspiration monsters in the enemy side, and then right after that, you can hit them with like an AoE or single target, for example. You know what I mean? Or you can even do the double damage one. Oh, I haven't. Never mind. I was gonna say, yeah, that's not gonna work out. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Okay, never mind. A bucket of lava. It's a moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies burn to all enemies, and I think. Oh, this is the weakest AoE that he has, actually. No, actually, besides this one. This one's the weakest, but then this is the second weakest. But honestly, I think I'm going to keep what I have in here. You know what I mean? Although you can actually swap the... So I can copy your move skill with Bucket of Lava or something else. But, I mean, it's not bad having that skill mirror and double damage on your side. You know what I mean? You also have this skill right here, which is a moderate fire damage to an enemy. It's a spammable skill as long as you have 22 stamina. But... Look at this. So I made ... Fundy and Monster Legends. Dreaming with your ideas, a bucket of lava, psych copy your moves, square slash, crashing flames, coding a new turn. Those are his skill names basically. And of course it is based off the YouTuber Fundy. But yeah, in terms of skills, I think these are his best. I'd probably say these are his best. You can go for it. In terms of runes, here's the thing, guys. I would suggest you guys to give him 2 strength and 1 speed. So if you have, for example, 2 strength and 1 speed, go ahead and give it. If you have 2 speed and 1 strength, you can also do that as well. Something like this, for example, works best because he mainly relies on like raw damage that I've seen. So go with something like this, for example. So in terms of relic, you do have sword, which is actually pretty good, I've got to say, because it is an attacker, so definitely needs a sword, makes him more powerful. You can go with laser beam sword, cane sword. You also have wingsuit sword, and last but not least, voltaic sword. I personally will go with this. So let's go with that. And then trap. For trap, here's the thing. You can do wormhole trap. You can do slumster trap if you have that. Slumster trap would be great because you can regenerate your stamina. But I think I'm going to do this wormhole trap here. Alright, so I wanted to take it to PvP, although this is going to be a little scary because it's a level 100 monster versus basically 150s. But let's see if we can make anything work. And normally I do use, like when I do my reviews with like level 100 monsters and stuff like that, I take it to straight to adventure map because of how weak they are, you know what I mean, compared to all the other monsters. But let's just hope everything goes well here. I don't think it will, but we could give it a try. So we're going to apply this triple damage with this other monster, making the monster more powerful. Don't do your AoE, please. Oh, thank God you went with the single target. But what if Fruitaster is definitely gonna go with the AoE? Oh no. Yep, I was expecting that. Sadly, we do have the bleeding, but we do have triple damage in there as well. So let's see if we could actually make anything work here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wasn't expecting you to be this strong. So this extra turn right here, it can be anticipation bait. So for example, this monster has anticipation. You don't want to trigger that. I think I'm going to do this bleeding with the single target to Slumpster. So we apply the bleeding, and just like that, I think Slumpster is going to be dead unless he heals or something like that. And oh my gosh, he did heal. Yikes. Or else he was going to die to both of those tortures. So sadly, my monster did die there, which kind of sucks. But man, you know what? I guess he's not that bad. Like, I don't know. I mean, if he was maybe like 140, at least 140, you know what I mean? Not even 150. I feel like at least 140 would have definitely OTK'd that Slumpster in the enemy side, you know what I mean? So I wasn't really able to like one-tap even that Slumpster because it's a level 100 monster compared to 140. And remember, this monster is unreleased, so we're basically using an unreleased monster right now in PvP, which is kind of crazy, right? But you know what? Just to keep things fair, what I'm going to do, I know I'm not going to win with a level 100 Fundy, but if I end up somehow getting close to beating them, then I'll go ahead and back out so I can keep things fair, you know what I mean? I don't want to win with like a unreleased monster. And yep, we're not going to, of course. Fundy keeps getting beaten by this Posidonia, and last time what it was, I think it was Fruitaster last time, right? That killed me or something like that, or was it Tortures? Yeah, so we're gonna have to take it to adventure map. Alright, here we are on adventure map, and of course we're gonna test it out now against these other monsters, so we should be able to kill these guys and basically win. But look at this, with triple damage. By the way, this monster is really good. If you have it, you can go ahead and pair it up with this one or Raijin. It's a good ally. So basically triple damage, and then you also have laser beam sword, so you can definitely take advantage of that. And look at this, that AoE just eliminates him fully. 192k damage. This is a level 100 Fundy, by the way, just a level 100. Imagine if it was a 150, like the damage you'd basically deal. You do have, I think, another, wait, whoops. Okay, you have this extra turn skill. So for example, if you want to use an extra turn, gain the extra turn, and then what you can do next turn, oh man, sadly we ran out of stamina. But what I can do is do oxygen refill. That gives me stamina regen and also triple damage. That's why I told you guys it's a good ally to pair it up with. We do have our ultimate here, but I'm going to charge up. We're going to eliminate it with Fundy. Sadly, Fundy did get denied here, but it's okay because look, this skill right here, it removes all negative side effects. So I can get rid of that. And then now we have 500% damage boost, and basically I can even one-tap this artifact, and let's see how much damage. 543,000 damage. That's a triple damage plus the 200% damage boost, I think, or 100% damage boost. We can do another triple damage in there. We can continue spamming that, you know what I mean? And he can basically continue taking advantage and basically continue one-tapping them. Look, extra turn skill. So after dealing damage, you get an extra turn with that. And then you also have this crashing flames here, which basically is an AoE skill. AoE damage. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge up, and then here with Fundy I'm going to do the skill mirror with double damage. So basically what this is, you know, boost your damage and you also gain skill mirror. But here's the thing, honestly, if you pair it up with this monster, I wouldn't really recommend running the double damage because that monster right there, I forgot the name of this monster, but Algara can actually go triple damage and double damage. He has both of those. But what you can do, actually, here's the thing. I guess you can go with your skill mirror skill now that I think about it. Because when you have skill mirror, basically, if you want to use this skill right here, it'll reflect it back. But wait, I don't think that'll really give me an extra turn though. Yeah, because it doesn't come with an extra turn. But here's the thing. If you have any monsters that could, you know, turn transfer over, definitely do so. For example, UV Fusion, right? The skill your turn, you can definitely use that as an advantage and basically turn transfer over, and then it'll get reflected back, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So look at that, we fully eliminated and won. But yeah, you can definitely like take advantage of that. Like for example, UV Fusion once again, and I'm actually going to use it right now. Let's do UV Fusion here. So we're going to do Mythic. I think I only have him like 120. Yeah, okay. So 120 it is. So we're going to go ahead and fight here. I should be able to take in the first turn, if not second. I'm not sure. Okay, we're taking the first turn. Okay, so what we can do, again, okay, so for now, we don't really have to do the your turn skill just yet. We're going to do double damage here. Hopefully we don't get denied. If we do get denied, that's completely fine, as long as my other monster doesn't get denied. So also, whenever they attack, it gets reflected back when I have the skill mirror. So you guys saw, it just reflected back and eliminated all of them. But what I can do here, look at this, your turn, look at this. So I cleanse everything, skill mirror, he's gonna do it back to me, and I gain basically another extra turn. So look at the turns on top. As you guys can see, I basically have kind of like 2 turns in there, which is really nice. So I can do this, for example. I can do this, and let me see. Okay, we can do this crashing flames and basically deal a lot of damage to them, and then turn right after because we get an extra turn. Sadly, we ran out of stamina, but if you do have Slump's Trap, once again, you can use that to your advantage and regenerate stamina over and over again, and that'll really help you out. Unlimited volts, sure, why not? And we can do square slash and eliminate fully. So again, any extra turners, it'd be great. You know what I mean? Gahizel actually works pretty fine. You know, you could use Gahizel if you have it. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video on a unreleased monster, Fundy. So if you guys did enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel with Kirsten, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.